compassionate people. Welcome to Vegan News. Tons of stories this week. Let's dive right in. Viva UK, a vegan animal rights group based out of the United Kingdom, wants to put this advertisement in cinemas all across the UK. Check it out.
All creatures can experience pleasure. She is a pig called Hope, rescued by Viva. This is her dance of joy at being outdoors for the first time. It's something most pigs will never know, as 90% are factory farmed. Set them all free. Try vegan. Deliciously easy vegan recipes.
Down below you'll find a link to this YouTube video and more of their videos in general. It's titled Hope, Not Hell. Hope is the name of the pig that they rescued, and they're looking for another 50 to 100,000 pounds. They've had an incredible anonymous donor offer to match any donation up to 50,000 pounds. So check it down below, guys. Along with everything today, all stories today, everything, as always, will be linked down below in the description. If this video is on Facebook, it'll be in the title thingy. You know, Facebook's different. John Joseph of the Cro-Mags fame, who is also an Ironman triathlon winner and wrote Meat is for one of my favorite books of all time, vegan books anyway, is going to be one of the men featured in the new Lululemon campaign. Lululemon is a yoga apparel and fitness company, and this is the first time the campaign's been focused on men who are generally lacking in the yoga community. But John Joseph is vegan news because he's vegan, obviously, and he's breaking into a whole new venue with this. His entire life is pretty inspirational. I certainly recommend picking up this book because it's not just about veganism and all that kind of stuff. It's also kind of a mini biography about him, and it's actually really interesting. Moving on, China.
Let's say China. 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 I have to have my China.
Yes, the country, the entire country's government, has signed a deal with the Israeli government, a particular lab in Israel, to produce lab-grown meat. The deal is opening up a floodgate of money to the world's most populous country, which is China, if you didn't know. And their economy is growing gigantically, like just exploding out of control. They are going to be a superpower in the coming decade or so, maybe sooner. And all those people are consuming a lot. And this is a way to help relieve those problems that we face now that are increasing climate change and causing all these environmental issues in our bodies. The Chinese government, remember, the China study was done in China.
China. China. China. China. You went to China. China. China.
Duh. But yeah, that's kind of a dumb thing to repeat, but it's true. It shows that the Chinese government does have a stake in trying to keep things as efficient and economical as possible within the model of society they have, and is evolving too. I think eventually we're going to see them move away from the cultured meats and into plant-based meats and plant-based diets in general, as maybe even mandated by the state, given the way things are going to go economically with those type of products. The future's going to be really interesting to see how all this plays out down the road. The Beyond Meat, Beyond Beef Burger, Beyond Burger, have you had it? Look, personally, I don't like it. It smells like liver, smells like somebody cooked flesh in the house, and it tastes like it too. It's going to be a great product for people who are transitioning, or the carnists out there that always say vegan food sucks and all that kind of thing. Now you can give them this and they can have their minds blown. Again, I don't like it, but I'm sure some of you don't. But this is getting way off track. TGI Fridays in the United States is now going to be carrying the Beyond Burger. But there's, of course, caveats, isn't there always? The bun contains dairy and possibly eggs. Some articles said different things, but again, it'll be linked down below. You can check it out for yourself. And the sauce they put on top is dairy-based. So, okay, thanks for doing half of it. I don't know. I guess you could just order the patty. Yeah. I mean, it's a good step in the right direction. That's awesome. We're getting them introduced to it. Could have done better, honestly. Professional skater Kenny Anderson has become the voice of animals within the skating community and now the Converse shoe brand, which anybody who knows anything about me knows that I love my Converses. I always wear these. Well, almost always. See, they're actual Converses. Blue shoelace is a story for another time, guys. The Cons X Chocolate Kenny line is what the new Converse Kenny Anderson Apparel / skater shoe line will be called. Many of Converse's shoes are already vegan, at least that was my understanding. I know mine are, but they're going to be using recycled canvases and other recycled products and of making sure to avoid animal glues in the process. I think that's something that might have always been a mystery here and there in the past, but it's being cleared up now. Pizza Hut now is going to be offering vegan options. Are you excited? Are you excited? Only if you're in the UK. Oh, sorry guys. Unless you're in the UK, good for you. It sounds like it's going to be Violife, which I've heard a lot of good things about. That's something only available in the UK and some parts of Europe, I believe, from what I've seen on the internets out there. Awesome step in the right direction. I know Domino's is flirting with it too. I've heard some other major chains going with the idea. And as things evolve over time and veganism becomes more and more mainstream, along with plant-based diets, you're only going to see this more and more, especially come next year. It's going to hit even harder. Every year is going to be bigger and better than the last guy. That's everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love doing this when I get a chance and I'm doing my best. Check out the Nora Kramer interview that I just uploaded. If it's not up yet, it will be soon. It's long, I know, but she talked about a lot of things. I didn't really want to cut a whole lot out. She runs a camp called YEA Camp, Y-E-A, Youth Empowered Action Camp. It's about basically teaching kids how to protest and stand up for the issues in the world that matter. They also focus on plant-based diets, and the camp that I was at recently where I took a bunch of footage and did some things there, which will be another video. All the kids that went to that version of the camp at Woodstock Farm Sanctuary in New York were actually all vegan. It was incredible being in a room with 100 other vegans, parents and children all together, different generations. It really shows you how much things are changing. All right, thank you guys so much. Oh, and one more thing. Wait, can you see him? Let me move the camera. There he is right there. Boba. Want to say goodbye? No? Yes? Wave bye. He's tired. He's had fleas, so that was fun. That's the opposite of fun. Don't ever get fleas. Not that anybody tries to, but all right. See you guys. Have a good one. Later. Ignore those sounds. Somebody's watching a movie.